Hello my loves, welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Amira. This is Monachopsis Soul Healing. This is going to be a general message for Capricorn. So wherever you have Capricorn in your chart, it may very well resonate for you. This is going to be your May predictions, something new I'm doing here. Keep in mind, guys, messages are general here on YouTube and timing is fluid. That means that not every message is going to be for you, and they're going to resonate differently for everyone, okay? Different times, especially when it comes to doing these predictions. Parts of this could be something that already occurred for you. Parts of this, you could be like, what the hell is she talking about? I don't even, I would never be in that situation. Maybe that means it's not for you. Maybe it's something that you're not expecting, right? As always, connect with your own discernment and intuition because you know what's best, okay? So as we go through this message, just keep that in mind. Also, Capricorn, personal readings are on sale this month, 50% off. So if you're interested in that, my email is down in the description box for you to reach out. I would love to hear from you and work with you. So we're going to start off with your theme for the week, which is this card right here. And then we will actually go through this tarot deck in its entirety to see what energies you'll be dealing with, what people, what situations you may encounter, and all that good stuff, okay? Your theme, Two of Cups. Well, we have a relationship. Now, the Two of Cups is about trust, okay? I just heard dynamic relationship. There's also something really significant this month, side note, okay? There's something really significant this month about school, okay? I totally forgot. As I was, prior to turning the camera on, I specifically heard Harvard, which is like far-fetched. Obviously, everybody doesn't go to Harvard. Everybody can't get into Harvard. There are other schools called Harvard. That could also be speaking to a street name, a place, who knows. But there's something significant about school learning, sort of that Hierophant energy of changes with how I want to do things moving forward, what I'm learning about myself, what I'm learning about the environment, the world, or maybe in this case, another person. Maybe this is just a month of you and another person really deepening your connection and learning one another. The Two of Cups is two people or two energies, whether it be you and another person, you and your higher self, who are in alignment. There's trust, there's clear communication. I just heard there's guidelines, which again is that Hierophant energy. So maybe you're making some guidelines within your relationship, some new guidelines, some structure, or choosing not to conform to what a typical relationship, whatever that is, looks like. Wow, we're really getting into this. Okay, that's enough. Let's get into this energy, Capricorn. So we start off with the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Devil. Well, that's an interesting, excuse me guys, I'm still not feeling like 100%. King of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Devil. This is you guys working really hard. Yeah, that was weird. You're working really hard to be successful at something, or perhaps to commit to something. You've committed yourselves to something. There is some kind of commitment here. The King of Pentacles speaks to commitment, as does the Devil, and in order to get to the Ten of Wands, you have to really be committed to something. But it's become unbearable or too much. There's a need to lighten the load. There is a need to change, okay? There's a need to change something, okay? We need to tap in or step into the Temperance energy, where we find moderation, where we find self-control, where we find healing, where we find, mutual peaceful resolution, okay? There may be a relationship here where two people are not on the same page, or maybe one person is working more hours or working in general while the other person is not. There's a need to kind of shift and do something differently that works better for your relationship or better for your health even here, because the devil, King of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, this could be affecting somebody's health. Okay, so that's sort of what we start off with. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Hermit. It definitely is affecting somebody's health here, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. Somebody's health is being affected, by the amount of work that they're doing, the amount of responsibility that they have, how difficult or how much they want something, maybe becoming unhealthy. But this is someone who is turning a new leaf, who is beginning, it's like the initiation of exploring something, okay? The Page of Wands is exploring new territory. It's exciting communication. It's good news that comes in. This is exploring sexuality. This is someone who is, in general, high energy. Could be a child here as well, who is bringing this to your attention, or perhaps we're speaking about a child. Yeah, but we go right to this Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. This is a very internal energy, okay? There's a need here to decide, and especially as it pertains to a partnership here, Capricorn, it's like, although this has worked well for us, it's not working well for me anymore. And so there's something that has to change within this dynamic, pretty much. Okay, in order for us to both be on the same page so that everybody feels good about where we are. Because this is somebody who's run down, okay, the Nine of Wands. And considering, I do feel like there's a little bit of time that kind of lapses prior to someone actually saying this out loud. Six of Wands, King of Swords, and the High Priestess. Yeah, there's a little bit of time that lapses prior to someone saying this out loud, and it could be because there's fear of judgment, or how is this going to be taken? There's also some ego and pride that are involved in that, because someone is, especially as it pertains to someone who already has an advanced degree. Okay, this is someone who maybe is working towards an advanced degree versus someone who already has one, because there's this element of embarrassment, or I don't want anybody to think I wasn't ready for this job, or for this promotion, or for this advancement, or for this amount of attention. Okay, the Six of Wands is someone who is ready. Okay, they've already completed the battle. They've already gone through the adversity. They've already beat the competition. This is someone who has already prepared. Okay, as someone who is deserving of the amount of success that they have. This is also attention and fame, and so there's some element of I would be embarrassed, or I am embarrassed. Okay. Yeah, there's that Hierophant, there's that judgment in the Five of Cups. This is what I'm saying. There's a fear of being judged or ridiculed, maybe specifically by somebody's job, or a large organization. But there is this energy, Capricorn. Like I said, I was feeling this Hierophant energy from the beginning, so I'm not surprised it's already out here. It's like, okay, we need to get down to the nitty gritty and decide what's going to work best for us, or what's going to work best for me, because something here is not working out. Okay, the Sun, the Star, the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, this is success if I've never seen it. Goodness gracious. The Sun is success, the Star is success, the Ten of Pentacles is success. This is long-term stability, getting exactly what I asked for. This is also clarity where there was confusion. This is freedom. This is not only freedom in the mental space, because there could definitely have been some depression that we're getting over here. This is healing as well. Again, like I said at the beginning of this, there's some kind of health concern, or it's weighing down on someone. But this is also generosity. There's some kind of generosity here. Okay, someone's being generous, I feel like, with their resources. Okay, let's just put it that way. When I say resources, that means time, energy, effort, or money. Okay, someone's being generous with their resources, and this is sort of what lightens the load here. Ace of Swords, yeah, there's definitely clarity. Knight of Cups and the Ten of Swords, immediately we're nipping this in the bud. So the Ten of Swords is a trauma, right? It's someone who may feel betrayed. It's someone who maybe feels like they got the short end of the stick. I don't really feel like there's been any playing the victim or laying there too long, because I feel like this is nipped in the bud immediately. There's either by way of an apology or someone who's getting real with themselves. The Knight of Cups is someone who can typically have unrealistic expectations, but I don't really see that here, or excuse me, it's not sitting with someone for too long. The Ace of Swords is the truth, is clarity, is cutting out the bullshit and cutting out this Ten of Swords stuff, leaving it in the past. Okay, I love this. Whatever it's pertaining to. Six of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Someone's unsure about having children, or they're going back and forth about it here. Yeah, okay. That's about that. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So the Six of Pentacles, I don't like this. Like I said, someone's going back and forth about whether or not to have children, or the sixes are about harmony. It's about give and take. It's about getting to a place of feeling better about something. And I feel like there's an argument, a discussion, a disagreement with this Knight of Swords and Five of Swords about what's fair, especially as it pertains to money. Okay, as it pertains to money, who gives what or how much to put into the household for some of you. This is also someone feeling like things really need to change. Okay, there needs to be a significant change before I can feel comfortable doing something. Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, and the King. Well, the baby, is is somebody already pregnant? Haven't seen the Empress yet, but the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups is certainly a baby for somebody. But this is also just a new emotional beginning, the Ace of Cups. It does feel like there's a lot of love showing up here. I mean, we got cups on cups on cups. This is also maturity. I feel like someone is maturing in the way that they express their love. We already saw the Knight show up. Now we have the Ace, the Page, and the King. This is someone who is maturing in their spirituality as well. Okay, someone has learned something about themselves, I feel here, and it's allowed them to heal emotionally. Nine of Cups, the Chariot, and the Five of Wands. Yeah. Okay, the Nine of Cups is a place of emotional contentment. It has to do with oneself. This is internal completion. Okay, it doesn't mean that someone is not externally fulfilled as far as emotions are concerned, but this is about internal completion. There's some kind of self-healing element here. Okay. Also, some of you are getting back into, I need to say, exercising. You need to be disciplined about this, especially as it pertains to making decisions, okay? Disciplined about, am I going to exercise today, or am I going to have a donut today, okay? All right. The Hangman, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. What is this? Pisces energy with the Hangman. The Hangman is about sacrifice. Yeah, it's about this for me is sort of connected to the last message about being discerning. Okay, being discerning and not being in denial. So for some of you, you may have a tendency to talk yourself out of what you need to do in order to instead do what you want to do. And I feel like there's some kind of lesson here in that, okay? A lesson in discernment, because this is about being honest with oneself. It doesn't have to do with anything else. So again, for some of you, this Two of Cups is speaking directly to the connection that you have with you and your higher self, or rather than another person. This particularly, though, has to do with being honest with oneself, because there's something that you need to restrict or some sacrifice that you need to make that maybe you're not being honest with yourself about. Yeah, the Temperance, okay? Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. You can't make this stuff up. There's a need to restrict yourself here as it pertains to something. Now, we could again be speaking about the donuts and the exercise again, or maybe for some of you this has to do with something else. Nonetheless, there's a need to hold back. For some of you, this has to do with like a celibacy or something to that effect, okay, in order for things to change, okay, because yeah, leave it there. Yeah, Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Four of Swords. I mean, this is significant, okay, because we're going on about this for a couple of piles now. There's definitely a need for you to, I mean, I hate to say it over and over and over again, but it's important. I feel like this will bring you the necessary clarity as far as what you want versus what you need. The Four of Cups, Four of Swords, we have two fours here. They speak on stability. There's a need to gain stability in the mental space, and there's a need to gain stability in the emotional space. And for some of you, the way that you do this is by not having sex, point blank period. Maybe this is a spiritual journey that you're going on your own. Perhaps this is an agreement like we spoke about earlier, right? An agreement within your relationship that you are making with your partner. Nonetheless, it's really, really significant for some of you here. Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Moon. Yeah, there's just overall in this cluster, we've seen the Eight of Swords, we've seen the Four of Swords, we've seen the Moon now, the Two of Pentacles. It's like there's a lack of clarity in general about something, and the way to do this is by restricting yourself or taking a break or something to that effect, okay? Whatever it is that will bring you peace ultimately. I also feel like there's some kind of gathering or fun time that's showing up here with the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. That's like hobbies or games, okay, in particular at a party of some sort. Why is this Moon card here? The Moon says all is not as it seems. There's the Empress. There's a decision to be made from this gathering, or about this gathering, or what you want to do, how you want to contribute. Contribute financially. The Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is about it could be a financial offer of some sort, whether it be at work or a commitment that's being offered to you by a partner, especially to move in together with that Four of Wands. The Empress is somebody who understands her value, okay? This is about unconditional love. It's also about abundance. You need to ensure that the timing is right. That's the decision that you're needing to make. Is it time? Okay, is it time, and is this the right thing to do? Something about this, okay? Because this has to do with commitment, as does that Hierophant, which we spoke about early on. It has to do with commitment. So maybe this is about taking your relationship to the next level, or taking your sexuality even to the next level. The Empress is also a very sexual energy, okay? But it's someone who does not just sleep around. She doesn't, okay? The Empress doesn't. This is someone who is well-rounded, experienced, has been through many different things. The Empress is not someone who just sleeps around or gives her body to any and everyone. And so if this is representing you, for some of you, I feel like there's a need to really make a significant decision surrounding this. There's something significant this month for you guys about sexual expression, sexuality, and sex in general. I don't know. There's some kind of spiritual journey someone's going on here. Six of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Fool. Yeah, spiritual journey someone's going on here, and about commitment. The Fool is something new. It's a new opportunity. It's a brand new beginning. This is leaving it all behind, taking some kind of risk, exploring something new, trusting where you're led, leaving it all behind. And I see that here. I feel like for a lot of you, you are choosing to do this, and it has something to do with camaraderie or deepening, like planting roots, okay? There's a significant level of achievement here, or taking your relationship to the next level, or taking something to the next level, okay? But this is where you find peace. Let me get the next three Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so for some of you, this could be buying a home with someone. This could be moving in with someone for sure. The Eight of Pentacles is an energy of, excuse me, dedication, focus. I just heard art as well. Some of you may be going to school for art or going, you know, yeah, or, excuse me, focusing on an art degree or something creative and artistic. Yeah, the Queen of Cups is very creative as well. This is someone who is intuitive, who focuses on her emotions, leads with them. So there's something about this. There's some kind of new opportunity. This isn't for everybody. There's some kind of new opportunity. This is something that you have already been working on or that you've already invested in. That's a totally different storyline, okay? Okay. Strength card, Two of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. In order to take your relationship to the next level, for some of you, when I say relationship, I am speaking about whoever this person is that we see up here with this Two of Cups. But for others of you, this is like something totally different. This could be a friend. This could be your child, I'm getting as well for some of you, or a family member, even a parent of some sort. Your father in particular. Nonetheless, the message here is in order to take it to the next level, you need to be open and vulnerable. Okay, Magician, the Death card, and the Emperor. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. Your father, for some of you, there's a need to change the relationship here, but in order to do that, you need to be open, you need to be vulnerable, you need to be open to doing something different as well, or offering yourself in some way. Okay, the Magician is about someone, again, creativity. Okay, that's coming through again. The Magician is about taking action, though. You may have to take the first step. Vulnerability is a risk, okay? It is inherently a risk, especially when you are vulnerable first. But there's a need to take a risk. Like we saw that Fool card back there, okay? Maybe this takes you into this new journey of exploring your relationship with your father, or you as a father, again, with one of your children or your child. There's something about that here. Or the father of your children. Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. That's a lot of swords. There's some avoidance here. There's some guilt showing up. I feel like the Justice card is nearby. Okay, there's a transgression that's heavily on your mind. It may have to do with what we were just speaking about. Let's keep going. Ten of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the World. So there's closure here with whatever that situation is. The World card speaks to having learned a significant lesson. I feel like you have to kind of spend some time in your head trying to figure things out in order to get to this place. The Seven is about self-assessment and faith, okay? That's what the Sevens speak to. You have another one here, and it has to do with your thoughts, your logic, as well as your time and your energy. So putting all those things together and learning about yourself. Again, this month has a lot to do with learning for a lot of you. How you maybe approached that situation, how you'll approach it moving forward, and also for some of you, how you want to be different moving forward in your family situation. King of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Lovers. What is this? I don't like it. I don't like it. Who is this masculine fire sign? Not going to be the same person for a lot of you. Interesting. I feel like whatever this is kind of leads you into the next month. But it seems like someone who doesn't have the best intentions. Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Justice card. I told you that Justice card was nearby. Alright, I told you that Justice card was nearby. And it's because, again, like I said, I don't feel like whoever this is has the best intentions. This is someone who, it could definitely be someone who has been gathering information. I mean, that's what the Page of Swords does. Maybe there's literally some investigation here for some of you as it pertains to an actual legal situation. But the Justice card is about making balanced decisions. This is integrity. It's making a decision based upon the facts and not how one feels. Excuse me. And also it speaks to cause and effect, okay? Consequences, if you will. We have the King and the Queen of Wands sitting here, but for some reason I feel like that's not your relationship. All right, there's some kind of attraction outside of one's relationship that's not going to be for everybody, obviously, but that's what I feel like is showing up here. Yeah, 7 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Because I feel like we got away from it feels like at the beginning of the month there's a masculine energy who feels like they're working too hard or pulling the weight, and now we've gotten to a point where the feminine energy feels like they're working too hard and the only one pulling their weight. Okay, and that may very well lead to some infidelity or lack of integrity in some way, shape, or form. Last 3, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the Tower. Yeah, like I said, whatever that situation is that we just saw, it leads you into whatever goes on for the next month. So we'll have to see what goes on for the next month. You're ending with the Tower. You're ending with some kind of surprise, shock, and a breakdown in a foundation. This needed to occur, though, because this 4 of Pentacles is here, which means that someone was holding back or holding tightly to something that they needed to, in fact, let go of in order for things to move forward. Okay, and I do see that happening. I just don't feel like it's going to be received in the best way or accepted, if you will. It's going to be difficult ultimately. Okay, Capricorn, this is what's going on for you during the month of May. I truly hope that something here resonated with you guys and that you just enjoyed your time here. Please don't forget to like this video, share the love, and subscribe to the channel. I love you guys to life, and I'll see you next time for the next one.